All right, here, guys. Got an interesting one here today. What is this voice? I don't know. I felt like doing something close to an announcer voice because we're talking about the Hunger Games. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. God, that's such a long title. And it's a long film. Over 2.5 hours. And the first two acts really do fly right by. Well, the third act feels like a slog. Like it feels long. While at the same time, feeling like you're sprinting to the end, which is quite a feat, gotta be honest. It makes me wish there was two films instead of one. One focusing on the lead up and the 10th Hunger Games, with the sequel focusing on the consequences that young President Snow faces from his choices during the Hunger Games. Because I feel like that could have set us off as a good solid duology as we watch this man trying to do what he sees as right, go blazing this path, and just watch as it crumbles around him over the course of two films. I think that would have been nice. But we got one film which still works. It works real well. Few brief moments where the CGI can be noticeable, but for the most part, it just hold up well. Unlike a lot of Marvel films. He's just taking small jabs right now at Marvel for their CG problems. Sorry, guys. I know you. It's not your fault that Marvel irks you to the bones. Uh, but yeah, story's really gripping. But Viola Davis and Tom Blythe, they really steal the show in this movie. Like, they really bring their A game to this film. Like, they are just chewing scenery all over the place. Unfortunately, the other two people who, like, you'd think would chew the scenery in this film really don't. Like, Rachel Zegler and Peter Dinklage were not as good. Well, Zegler provides excellent vocals, and while she does provide excellent vocals, she does a few too many songs. It kind of makes this film feel like it could be a musical when it's not. Anyways, yeah, no, the rest of her performance is lacking. Like, she seemed like she had a hard time with that southern drawl, which is alright. Not everyone can do one. I most certainly suck when I do one. Um, but she's still better than Peter Dinklage in this film, which is surprising because he's a great actor. But like, he gives his character no depth, and it's not because there was an opportunity, because the script like gives him opportunity to do it, but it was because Dinklage gave such a one-note performance for his character. You didn't really feel it, and that just sucks. Like, he just, it feels like he just did this for the paycheck, and that was it. It frustrates me something. It frustrates me sometimes. Overall, I gotta say, it's a wonderful return to the Hunger Games world. You feel like you're stepping right back into it just years before it's the Hunger Games. Like, you're watching the birth of what will become to be known as the Hunger Games. The 10th Hunger Games, the games are about to die because no one's watching. And it's due to the events that this specific games that lead to the mass appeal that the games will later have. And I'm gonna be honest, taking in the fact that there is most certainly recency bias, I gotta say this is probably the second best film in the series after Catching Fire. I do think Catching Fire is the best one, even though it feels incomplete with the cliffhanger ending it gives. But it still feels like that one is the best one. No, the title is way, way too long. The Hunger Games Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. No, this was a perfect opportunity to name puns like. Yeah, no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. It is for better comedians than me to do, because I'm not really a comedian. Just a guy sitting with his phone doing reviews, and then posting them on YouTube. I gotta give this film 7 out of 10, and 4 rebellions out of 5 rebellions. I'm gonna figure that out one of these days. Well, I swear, one of these days I will figure that out. Anyways, you guys will be there when you see me figure it out. Mark my words. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and see you guys next time.